Hello, everybody. Good evening. This is Everything Man United, and I am your host, Otis, and with me is Kizzy. You are pissed, I know. I am pissed as well. We are pissed. Everybody is so unhappy. Embarrassing is an understatement. We went into this game thinking we're going to build on from the momentum which we gathered from the past game against Chelsea, and we completely shit the bed, yo. This was absolute nonsense. Kizzy, where did it all go wrong for Eric Ten Hag's boys?
Wahala dey o, guy. Because hey Jesus, where I wan start from now, guy? Problem everywhere. There's problem
Bro, where
everywhere,
you want to start from?
guy. There's problem everywhere. Okay, but let me start. Let me start with the formation of the day. See, in as I've told people with this thing before now that if you play all this for 9, you work out. Then I go repeat them. Sharp. You understand?
Calm down. Use somebody else as example. Why are you using my name?
Because I know that playing in the playing you like in 9 position, number 9 position is an abomination. So like
A whole Robin Van Persie like me, guy. Do you know my left foot, bro?
that's the point. Ten Hag is like a program, like it's like his brain is like a program it. It's like a parallel line. It just straight, just going forward. Guy, it does not meet. His brain does not change. There's nothing you can change about Ten Hag's brain. Like the guy is just so straightforward, even in thinking. Like he's so, I don't know how to explain this guy. The guy has no backup plan. Okay, let me start now. Ten Hag formation, okay, fine and good. He wanted to do everything again. He now come and carry Martial and start. In as much as your brain is actually straightforward, if you want to bend it well now. Yeah. What's up? This move carry Martial and start. I say, guy. Okay, now you know that Holland has what is fighting for. He wants to go. Martial does not have anything he's fighting for. Say. That guy is not playing like anybody that have anything he's fighting for. Martial is just playing just to play. Do you understand? He's just playing to like maybe to prove it as wrong or something like that, guy. The guy has nothing. The guy has nothing to play for. I'm surprised that he started Martial. Martial had a good game in first half. If you notice, our attackers were all pressuring them, but now there was nobody to score the goal. Our attackers were entering, pressuring. Like if you notice, we're actually entering them from in, left, right, everywhere. Garnacho had a good game too. You understand? We was entering, crossing, but Martial cannot head any cross. So that one is already -1. Martial cannot even lift to not the ball. You understand now? So now, so why are you putting a player? You're putting what would I call? You're putting Garnacho in again. You know that Garnacho is a player that can actually give strikers something to hold. You get? He's somebody that can give If you notice our 2 goals against Chelsea, it came from Garnacho. The other one was that Maguire did not score. Then McTominay may not score. It was coming from Garnacho. Martial will be there, you will not score that goal.
Yeah.
Do you understand? So if someone wants to tackle Martial, only one player is enough. If you notice, when we're playing with Martial, we're playing better. This is a very technical part of it. When we're playing with Martial, we're playing better. But when we put Højlund, everything scatter. Do you know why everything scatter? This is the key now. When you're playing with Martial, the defenders already know that this player is not good enough to be a pressure to them. They can sit back and play. You just keep wasting your time. Do you understand? But when you bring in Højlund now, you notice now that there is a problem. Immediately they brought Billing. You know why they brought Billing? To bring that physicality, to stop our players from passing to that midfield and bringing the ball forward. So now, there's a bridge in the midfield now when there's Billing. Because Amrabat is the person doing the whole work in the midfield. McTominay and Fernandes were just enjoying the fruit of Amrabat labor. You understand? Amrabat was wrong. He have to bend to pass the ball because there's nobody coming to receive the ball. How can you play a ball? That's what I miss Eriksen. Forget Eriksen is not physical, but Eriksen makes himself available. Jesus Christ. Just make yourself available. That is all you should do. McTominay cannot do this small thing I just said. Make yourself available for passes. This guy will just disappear. Okay, first go, McTominay. Potential second go, McTominay, but that one no enter. You understand now? That one I say, I don't know what. Okay, now my guy is save him. You get? Now you have the ball in your midfield. Okay, as that thing has happened, you notice that they are stopping us from entering inside their like from progressing. They are stopping us from progressing. If you notice, they stopped us from progressing. Why? What I wanted our coach to do now. You're seeing that the play is being breached now. I'm about to suffering because they are bringing hefty players now to play with him. Now only him cannot do that job again. It's now above him. You need to bring a subordinate clause in that. Now waiting for English to complete the sentence. You need to bring a second player to help Amrabat so that he can progress. If possible, remove McTominay. If you don't remove McTominay, then remove Bruno because he's already a potential yellow card person. You understand? Bring in Manu because Manu and Amrabat in that midfield now will make those players to move backward because there's somebody to receive the ball now. Amrabat doesn't have to do the work because if Amrabat has to move forward,
Bruno is the person who should have come off. He should have taken off Bruno because there was no way. I knew there was no way Bruno was not going to finish that game with a yellow card. Bruno was bound to finish that game with a yellow card. Things are going bad. Bruno was not providing much in the midfield anymore. The balls he was throwing into the 18-yard box, a lot of them were mostly woeful. Come on, with a player of his ability, he was supposed to do better. He was supposed to bring Bruno off, despite the fact that he has a captain armband. Give the captain armband to somebody, Harry Maguire or somebody. Let Bruno come off that pitch with Mino. Let Mino come into the pitch.
Exactly.
So there will be some sort of stability.
We know that McTominay is a good threat, and we already some go down. McTominay is a good threat.
Yeah.
So leaving him there's no problem. Let him go and attack. Just go and attack. If you're bringing Manuel now to that midfield, you're going to see that those players that are pressing us to move backward because they know that now there's somebody to receive that pass. Because that person receive the passes now, it's going to be a smooth road to go because they have already come out. So now they have to go back so that when that player receive the ball, they see somebody to mark him. So now they just all of them just came out. If you notice, even that third goal that they almost scored, the fourth goal, everybody was outside pressing us, CFT men. You put only Amrabat there to suffer. And now, okay, let's talk about Shaw. See, what is Toby? Do you remember when I told you something about somebody punishing us in that midfield? Whenever they pass Amrabat, that we are going to get punished. I told you, right? That is what happened today.
Yeah.
We got punished and over-punished. Like, for this, that was 4-0, bro. Liverpool forgive us and return 7-0. Another one, clean. One goal no will come up for him. Because when you're playing Shaw as a central back, look and see who is playing against. Those players are hefty, my bro. Are you not seeing Billing? Are you not seeing their attacker? You see the other guy they brought in, our former fielder that's playing for them. Those players are tall. They will bully Shaw. Bring in Varane or Evans early. Because when they made that change and bring Billing, they brought like 2 other hefty guys in the midfield. Those men are nodding everything they see. If you notice that second goal, they overpower Shaw. You get? So you cannot play every kind of thing against every team. Because of this team work against Chelsea does not mean you play it against Bournemouth. If you try this thing, Nunes, wait till Nunes go run Shaw for that place now, but that's Street or Haaland. Say you want to go play Shaw with Haaland. Haaland won't head the boy, pretty sure. You get? If you notice, now Varane the always put Haaland on pressure because now Varane they mark him. You have to bring his height, bring his match. Do you get? What Shaw can help us in to play high line. Not when we are sitting back and they are crossing the ball. Shaw will disappear. Are you getting the point now? So you don't have.
Okay, let me come in easy. Okay, don't you think that was not the game plan? The game plan was to go and be on the front foot, just like you observed. We were playing attack, and for a moment there, I was so impressed at how much we were creating chances. Anthony impressed me with every touch he had of the ball. Garnacho impressed me with every touch he had of the ball. Harry Maguire's tackle was pinpoint. Everybody was we were doing everything right apart from get a goal.
Until Marshall left.
We were doing everything right until Marshall left. We were doing everything right apart from score. There was that clinicality, that killer pass, that last pass, that cutting edge. We just lacked it. So now, the fact that we considered, it made room. It gave Bournemouth more morale to want to do more. And the fact that we were struggling. To find our foot, it was making everybody more frustrated. Look at Bruno. That yellow card was so unnecessary. Come on, he should know better. He should know his situation, and yet he still went to get a yellow card because of his mouth. So the fact that we were not able to get the goals, that was why we considered the goals. Had it been we were on the front foot, had it been just like we were on the front foot and then we got the goals, we actually did score. Do you think Bournemouth would have scored us? Do you think Bournemouth would have won the game? Do you think they would have scored these two other goals they scored? Because the first one happened good and fine. But if we had responded, say in the first half and in the second half responded again, do you think this game would have panned out the way?
There was no way to respond. There was no way to respond because of Martial was there. Martial is like Martial scoring a goal. Martial is not a person that can score tight corner goals. Do you understand? Martial score goals that are very obvious that this should be goal. Do you understand? Martial does not put himself in that place to turn and wipe the ball. You know that kind of things, like just as they cross the ball, you slide with your life, slide it in like Haaland kind of things. Something Haaland.
Nah, that's not Martial at all.
Martial cannot do that kind of thing. And that's the kind of goal you can score against Bournemouth, the kind of defenders. If you notice, only one defender is okay to mark Martial. And whenever that one defender mark Martial, he's leaving other defenders to mark every other person. You understand? But when there's Haaland there, it's going to be like 2-1 or 3-1, leaving room for other players to score. That is what Haaland needs to bring to our team. If you notice, when we're playing against Chelsea, everybody can score. Everybody was there to score. Those are the missed chances. But when you're playing with Martial, you can see how many shots on target. Only 2. Because the person marking Martial is half or none or 1. It's okay to mark Martial. So every other person can mark the next players. That's why there's no reason. If you notice, when McTominay want to shoot, there's always somebody blocking the ball. Anybody want to shoot, there's somebody blocking the ball because Martial is not dragging defenders to himself. He's leaving everybody to be available to mark any ball coming there. But starting Haaland in this game now, we would have gotten early goals, bro. That's the truth. We would have gotten early goals because of we're pressing them, and if you notice all those crosses that they're sending, I'm sure that Haaland would have not won. At least there'll be rebounds or something that can bring goal. Bournemouth will not come out when Haaland come because Haaland cannot be in the pitch and still come inside the pitch again. He's already there. So it can only get better, not worse. Guy, like, man,
this game has summed up our entire season. This is what our season has been, bro. Nothing indifferent. Just classic Manchester United, bro. It's one step, it is a few steps forward and then one major step back. It's like a major hit. That's how it comes. For a moment, it will look like, yeah, we're about something. Yeah, this team is, I can see what Ten Hag is about. I can see, I understand what Ten Hag wants from his boys. I can, but then the team just goes and shows you what they're really about. Look at that game against Chelsea. We did everything right. Yeah. We made life so difficult for them. Look at what Garnacho did to Reece James. Like, we made life so difficult for Chelsea. We've got 2 big games coming. We had this game against Bournemouth. We have the game against Bayern Munich and the game against Liverpool. And guess what? We've lost 3-0 to the least of those games. So imagine what's going to happen against Bayern Munich. Imagine what's going to happen against Liverpool. So one moment it looked like, yeah, I can see what these guys are about. I'm referring to the Chelsea game now. And then our next game, we completely go and shit the bed. We just completely down tools everybody with their heads just drop. It's like a switch button for this club, yeah. One moment they're switched on, everybody's running, everybody's tackling, and then it seems like somebody just goes to put off the switch, just turn off the switch, and then everybody's head drops.
Say, Otis, I watched Liverpool match today. I'll not tell you that Liverpool is better. Do you get? See, Liverpool have the same crisis we have in midfield. They have the same problem. I don't see Liverpool to be a big threat if Man U know what they are doing. I don't see Liverpool to be a big threat if Man U know what they are doing. But let me leave that one aside. See, Ten Hag. This is going to be an unusual sentence from you or usual comment. Ten Hag is not good enough for Man U. Take it or leave it. Take it to the bank. I said so. Man U does not have a style of play. 1. Man U does not have a 4-back plan. No, there's no plan B. Do you understand? 2. Man U does not come into a game to play against a particular opponent. They come into a game as if it's PES. Like the way Percy have already set the default formation. Do you understand? That's how the game is. Or FIFA, any kind of formation that is already a default. When you just start the game, you just tap kickoff, match start.
Yeah, every starting 11 goes.
Do you understand? You don't select your team according to your opponent. He does not do that. Do you understand? He does not do that. You have to select your team according to who you're playing with. You understand? It's only when you want to play Man City, you not see him that can carry Bruno and put in the wing and play 4-man midfield and lose 3-0 again. Like that is the problem with Ten Hag. What is all Ten Hag signings? 80% are all wrong, and the reason why we are suffering is because of he's trying to justify his points. You bring Onana cannot save anything. You bring Amrabat is see there's a 4 you can play with that kind of midfield and want to work. You cannot bring a snail to run a race for you. If you notice that goal they score, that first goal that they cross, Amrabat was following that guy, but he cannot meet up. There's no chance that he can meet that guy in pace. You get? There's no chance. You play McTominay, like all your signings that you bring, we are not falling back to our old players. We are falling back to McTominay shoulder to help us survive. We are falling back to Maguire. Maguire, please now help me. You understand? We are going to beg our vomit. Do you understand? To help us to survive. I beg now. McTominay, I beg now. You sign Amrabat, sign Casemiro, you sign Anthony. Yep. Oh God.
We need to wrap up.
See, my last statement for this show is that, bro, Ten Hag is not good enough. We don't have information. We need to prepare for a game against a particular opponent and not play a default formation against every team. Liverpool will fuck you up with this thing you just did today. If you must play Liverpool, you see that McTominay is not there or Bruno is not there. Okay, thank God Bruno has gone out because now God they save us. Now God make Bruno get that card. If not, Liverpool go whip you with that midfield. Then God say we not get another option to play Man U. Before now you go bring Mason Mount. Oh my guy, I'm done with this fucking club, man.
All right, everybody, please send us your match reaction on the comment section. Tell us your frustration. Tell us what Ten Hag should have done right. Tell us what he got wrong. Just express yourself in the comment section. We are out.